Assalamualaikum and hi to everyone. Thank you for watching this video. So in this video, we will discuss on the decision and condition using the Visual Basic Programming. In our daily life, we'll need to make a decision. So how to make a decision is based on a certain condition that we have. So in programming part, when we want to let our program to make a decision, we need to know what are the conditions. And in usual basic programming, we look on the conditional operator that we have and what are the syntax that we can use in order to make a decision program. Okay, so you can refer to this table. Okay, in this table we have the operator and description. So this table is table for the conditional operators. So these are the conditional operators that we will use in the Visual Basic Programming. Okay, this operator is for equal signing. Okay, let's say we want to make sure a condition that only if your age equal to 18, so you can apply for the scholarship. Okay, for example, so we can use this operator. Next operator, we have the greater than. This part, if we want to make a decision based on the greater number, for example, if number 1 is greater than number 2, then what will happen? Okay, and then we have less than operator, equal to a greater than, less than or equal to, and not equal. So these are the operator that we can use when we do a programming in the Visual Basic. The conditional operator is used to compare the data value. Let's say you have more than one data, so you will use this operator in order to do comparing the data values. Second, for making a decision on what action should be taken later on. And then this conditional operator, also known as the numerical comparison operator, and the return value is either false or true. Okay, the return value basically either it is a false or it is a true value. So if true, then what should do? If false, then what we should do, the program itself. Okay, you can do the programming based on this part. And the next operators we call as the logical operators. So we have AND, we have OR, we have exclusive OR, and we also have NOT. So later on, or maybe you already learned about the logical operation or logical operator in the digital electronic. So the same goes in programming. You should know what is the logical operator on certain programming language, so that you can use that operators in order to make a decision in your application. So we have AND, for both sides must be true. We have ORing, one side or other must be true. We have exclusive OR or XO, one side or other must be true but not both. Okay, and then we have NOT to negate the true. So if we have more than one comparison to make a decision, then we can use these logical operators, and we can it also can be used to compare numerical data as well as the non-numerical data, such as a string data value. So we use this logical operator in order to make a comparison. So in order to create a decision or make a comparison in the visual programming, we have two types of control structure that we can use. First, we have the if else control structure, and another one we have the select case. So look at this if control structure first. So in if control structures, we have three structures. Okay, we have if then statement. The second, we have if then else statement, and the third one we have if then else if statement. So these are the control structures that we can apply in Visual Basic Programming. Okay, now we go for the example 1. So this example is based on if then statement. Okay, so the syntax here, we have if, and then we have the condition if, and then followed by the condition, and then followed by then, and then at this part is the Visual Basic expression, and then it ends with an if. So this is the syntax for the if then statement structure. Okay, example in the Visual Basic Programming. Okay, let's say my age is the variable. So if my age more than or greater than or equal 30, then it will pop up a message box that say that you are allowed. Okay, for example, and then this if statement will be ended with the and if. So this is the syntax. This is the example on how we write this syntax in the Visual Basic Programming. So the next example, we have if then else statement. So the syntax is like this one: if followed by condition followed by then, and then what to do here is the Visual Basic expression, and then else Visual Basic expression, and if. So example, let's say here, if my age is greater or equal to 30, so message box will appear, you are allowed to subscribe. If my age is not greater or equal to 30, so the else message will be pop up. Message box, you are not allowed to subscribe, and then end with the and if statement. So basically this is the structure for the if then else statement. Okay, the third one, we have if then else if statement. The syntax is here: if followed by condition followed by then, and then we have the expression for the Visual Basic Programming part, and then followed by else if another condition. So we have more than two conditions, then we can use this if then else if statement, followed by then, and then we have another expression based on this condition, and then followed by else, another VV expressions, and then ended with an if. Example here, let's say we have grade. So if our mark is greater or equal than, okay, this one is 80, for example 80, and okay, we use the logical AND operator, mark is lesser and equal 100, then grade is equal to A. Else if mark is more than 60 and smaller than 80, so the grade is B, and so on. So it must have if, and then the condition here, then, and then you have the Visual Basic expression at this one, and then you must have more than one condition. Okay, the rules, if you want to use if then else statement, else if statement, you must have more than one condition. So these are the three structure of if control statement in the Visual Basic. And based on the if control statement, you may have the nested if statement. So for example here, okay, you have if statement inside the if statement. Okay, if degree GPA greater than 3.5, then what happened? Then if integer score, okay, integer start score is greater than 1100, then okay, this one is the visual expression, you have an admission. Else, okay, the label text will change to retake the set exam. Okay, this one is the example. You have a nested if statement. We have if, inside the if we have another if statement. Okay, The second control structure, we have the select case and select. So this one is the stack. We have select case and then a block of expression and then end select. So this one is another structure in order to making a decision. So in if else if control structure, during using that control structure, it only evaluate a single expression, and each else if statement compute different value for the expression. In these select case control structures, okay, it will evaluate a single expression for multiple values. So it depends on situation. If you have a lot of you have multiple value for certain variable, you can use the select case. So select case is useful or preferred if there exists multiple condition. Okay, then look at this example. Let's say we have a value, a variable, okay, one variable, so we can select case expression based on that variable. Okay, this one is the syntax. Select case expression, what is the variable you want. Case value 1, so block statement, what if the case is equal to value 1, so what the program should be done here, what the action should be taken. And case value 2 action here, case value 3 action here. This one is the block statement of what should be done based on the expression case. Okay, and then case else, another block statement, and ended with the end select. So this one is the syntax, starting with the select case expression, and then case 1 statement, case 2 statement, case 3 statement, case else statement, and then ended with the end select. Okay, for example, let's see, you have grade. Grade can have multiple. Okay, grade can have multiple condition. So you select case grade. If case A, so this means grade equal to A, so it will pop up high distinction. Okay, if grade A minus, message box distinction. If grade B, message box credit. Grade C, message box pass. Else, fail. So these are the multiple conditions that you have in order to make a decision. Another example, okay, you can use is in this case in order to refer to the mark. Okay, select case mark, case is refer to this mark, greater than 85, you can put message box excellent. Or you can use case mark greater than 85. Instead of using is, you can use mark. Okay, so this is the cases in the case of mark. Based on your mark, the value of mark is referred to the value of your mark. Another point, case mark you can use based on the range 0 to 49. So what is the message? 50 to 59. So this one is the range of the mark, the value of the variable that you use. So that's all for the decision and conditional in the Visual Basic programming. You only have two structure, if else as well as the select case. So you can subscribe, like and share. Thank you and assalamualaikum.